Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Nasser Tufa. This is our special segment program at Oromia 11. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the new elementary public school that was opened in St. Paul, Minnesota this year. We are going to talk about East African Elementary Magnet School with the principal of the school, Dr. Abdisalam Adam. Dr. Adam graduated from King Saud University in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, with BA degree in English as a secondary language, received his master's degree in curriculum and instruction from St. Claude State University, and received his Doctor of Education degree from Bethel University. He also earned his administrative license through Bethel University. Dr. Adam has been with St. Paul Public School since 1997 as an ELL teacher, community specialist and administrator. Most recently, he served as assistant principal at Highland Park High School. Dr. Adam also served as K-12 ELL teacher at Parkway Elementary, Washington Technology, Highwood Hills Elementary, Como Park Senior High, Boys Totem Town, and Central High School. Dr. Adam also worked in the district's Office of Multilingual Learning and the Office of Family Engagement and Community Partnerships. Dr. Adam enjoys reading, soccer, and civic engagement. In addition to the United States, he has lived in Somalia, Ethiopia, Nigeria, and Saudi Arabia. He is a strong advocate for the multilingualism, and he speaks Somali, English, and Arabic. He is guided by Somali proverb, lack of education is lack of light, and believes every child has the right to be a world-class 21st century education. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Abdisalam Adam to Oromia 11 and stay connected with us.
This is a dream come true for not just me, but for the countless families and children who love our great country, the United States of America. This love also extends to the pride we have in our cultural heritage and traditions rooted in East Africa. I invite families from all cultures and backgrounds to join us in this historic moment as we establish a strong foundation to provide all children with high-quality program for generations to come.
First, thank you for taking your time and coming to Oromia 11, and it is my pleasure to have you here with us today.
Yeah, I'm really pleased to be here and a wonderful opportunity for our community.
Before I jump into my questions about the school, let's talk about yourself. Can you tell us a little about yourself? Who is Dr. Abdisalam Adam?
Yeah, I think my story will be very interesting for all our viewers. So I was born in the Somali region in Ethiopia as a nomad in the countryside. And when I was about 8 years old, my older brother took me to school, and he was working in Nigeria at the time. So he took me from my village to start school in Nigeria. And I had elementary and high school there, and then went to Saudi Arabia, had my bachelor's degree in English, and then came to the United States. And I received a master's degree from St. Claude State University in curriculum and instruction. And 2022, I received the doctorate in school leadership and in family engagement. And so this is my journey, and I've been around. And
you've been
look forward to this event. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And you are the new principal for the East African Elementary Magnet School. How are you going to make this school dream come true?
Absolutely. This school is very important for our community. As I've said in the introduction, I have been to different countries. And the beauty of the United States is the diversity, strength within diversity. Mm-hmm. And the essence of this school is that East African name is a broad name that encompasses many countries and also many languages and cultures. So while our children are receiving education in the United States with diverse learners, they will also be maintaining their identity, their culture, their values, connection to their parents, connection to their elders, and that respect of village, it takes a village to raise a child concept that we want to bring into reality while we're here in the United States. So hopefully we want our children to have the best of both worlds, the best education, quality education, while at the same time maintaining their roots and their identity. And that's very important for education, for a child to know who they are, to know where they are going to.
I know you've been traveling through different countries. Do you believe traveling to different countries help to be a principal and be successful?
It helps. I mean, travel by itself is always, we learn. It broadens our perspectives. And going to, like us coming to the United States, you see how much we have learned. If we had stayed in our countries, maybe we would have seen just our community of people who look like us. But now we see people from all over the world who enrich our lives and who make us better people.
Thank you. Let's talk about the school now. So why is this school opening?
Yeah, this school is opening as a result of requests from the East African parents who said we want to maintain our culture and language, and at the same time we have large numbers of students in the school system in St. Paul Public Schools, and parents kept expressing to the superintendent and the district leadership, and as a result of that a committee was formed to explore the possibility, and happily this was the right time for this to happen. It was approved to open in September 2023 this year, and our goal now is to get the students and to get the community energized and seize this opportunity that it's really for us as a East African community. We're focusing on the languages of Somali, Arabic, Amharic, Oromo, Tigrinya, and Swahili, so that the main languages of East Africa have the opportunity to be taught in the classroom, while also learning the core subjects in English as a regular public school system in St. Paul district.
Yeah, we were there on launching days, and it was beautiful. Everybody was packed up there, and so many questions raised from the families too. Did you get any messages after the launching from parents for registration, and how was the atmosphere?
Yeah, everybody is welcoming, both from the mainstream community as well as the East African community, and I'm seeing a lot of excitement, especially, as you know, we've been here, as immigrant refugees for the last 30 years, some of us even longer, and just that connection between the home language and the American mainstream is very important to maintain that. So parents want that quality education where we will be successful, and we're going to compete against any school in the mainstream American system, while at the same time having that privilege of introducing our values and the good qualities that we have, and the love of parents, the respect for elders, the languages that we speak. It's an asset. The fact that an Oromo child speaks several languages, that's an asset. Most Americans will speak one language. So now that's something that we have to be proud of and we want to maintain. And sadly, we've seen some of our young children losing their home language, and communication between them and their families breaking down, and that leads to all kind of issues that we want to take action, and this is the opportunity for us to start the process.
What sets this school apart from other programs?
Yeah, the beauty of this school is diversity within the East African community. So if we say Oromo school or Somali school, that will not be enough. So now we have different groups within the East African community, as I mentioned earlier, while at the same time the school is open to any student to come to. So if the neighborhood child who is white American or African American or Hmong or Asian wants to come, it's open to them as well. So it's broader than just one ethnic group or one ethnic language, but it's going to bring a community of learners who will grow up together and reflect Minnesota's future workforce.
To be more clear to the public, are you going to teach different cultures in different languages, or like Somalis, Amharic, Oromo, Swahili, and English and Arabic? You said, are you gonna give them as a subject, or what is the plan?
Yeah, the plan is that main classes will be in English, so the teachers will be teachers with license and same standards as any school. But in addition to that, we're going to have the language and culture class, which will be taught by the different people from that particular background. And so, and then another way that we're going to strengthen that is to build partnerships with community organizations. So if an Oromo organization wants to be in the building and teach after school cultural classes, we'll welcome that. So the school is, at this moment, is regular school, but with the addition of the language and culture class.
Thank you. What grades will the school serve, though?
It will serve grades preschool to 5th grade for now, but the plan is to get up to 8th grade and hopefully to high school in the future if the demand is there from parents and we maintain the momentum.
What will the curriculum be like? Is there any specific curriculums you designed for your school?
Right now, it will follow the Minnesota standards, but the curriculum will be tailored to the school's needs. So we're going to work on that in the summer, start with the grades that are starting now, and eventually our plan is that cultures and history of our communities will be represented, and also we'll always go back to our heroes and events that our community value will be part of the social studies curriculum. So, and then the language piece, we may someday become an immersion program too. It's not easy, we're going to build that, and when we have that in place, it might become immersion dual language program at some point, at least some sections of the school.
Thank you. Well, last time when we were there, we heard from the St. Paul School District superintendent that they said you're the only person who hired for the school. So is there any change since then? Can you talk about the staffs and what families expect from the staff?
Yeah, that's a good question. So this was on about 3 weeks ago, like I think May 16, that's when that statement was made. So I'm here to report to the community that today we have up to 7 staff. So some of the teaching positions have been filled.
Okay.
And so I want to use this opportunity also to appeal to qualified candidates from our East African community who have teaching license to apply, because the hiring will be going on through the summer. School opens in September, but before that we need to hire all the licensed positions, and then also the cultural positions and the support staff, and we're going to have counselors, social worker, the nurse. So all of those positions are open now. So that's another opportunity for our community members who are qualified to contact us, and we'll guide them how to apply. And if they're not licensed in an area, we can also accommodate that, and while they get the necessary requirements completed. Yeah.
When we talk about the school, we should also talk about the principals. What should the families know about you? Can you tell them from the side of principal?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a community person. I've been connected to the Minnesota Twin Cities East African community, whether through education, through politics, through culture, through the mosques. And so my passion is to raise our children to be integrated as people who know where they're coming from, while at the same time succeeding in the American mainstream. So my goal, or the wisdom that I use, is a Somali proverb that says "Aqoon la'ani wa iftiin la'an," which means lack of education is lack of light. So education is the pathway to success, and we want our children to have that pathway. As I heard, I told you I started as a nomad. I started school at the age of 8, and today here I am humbly, talking to my people and to my community that your children have better opportunity than I heard. So therefore, why not seize the opportunity and build this model that will be a model for all schools in the future.
You said earlier any students can come to this school. Does this include children with special needs?
Yes, we'll have a special education program as well. So any program that exists in the mainstream, we'll have it in this school. So special education will be there. So will gifted and talented. So students who are also want to advance will also give them that opportunity.
Let's talk about information sending out to the families.
Right.
How can families find out more about the school?
Yeah, so the families can go to the school website, spps.org, East African Magnet. That's the website that you will find a lot of information. And also you can contact the Student Placement Center, Faduma Salah, and her number is 651-632-3709. And also on July 21st, on a Friday, we'll be holding open house for all the community to come to the school and to register their children at the building itself. That's July 21st.
Is that the registration starting day?
Yeah, no, that's registration is going on even right now, but that's an opportunity to come to the building and see and visit and register also. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to add on this? Like message you want to send to communities, especially for the peoples of colors and peoples from East African?
Yeah, I think my message to the community is that this is a great opportunity for us to work together and build a school that we'll be proud of. And we really want our children to succeed here in the United States and also be connected to their home country.
Thank you so much again, and I'm glad to have you here. It is my pleasure to host you at Oromia 11.
Thank you so much. It's a great opportunity. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed and learned from our conversation. I'm Abdisalam Tufa. Thanks for watching Oromia 11, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and follow. Please take care of yourself and your loved ones until we see you again.